By now, pretty much everyone knows Milana Vayntrub, the actress who plays Lily in the AT&T commercials. But where else have we seen her? Turns out, all over the place. Most recently, Vayntrub has been making headlines for a pretty unexpected and sweet reason.
Okay, I know better than to get on the internet and cry. Hold on.
In the wake of the California wildfires that ravaged various regions in and around Los Angeles back in January 2025, Vayntrub decided that she wanted to do something to help. What exactly? She teamed up with a website called Only Philanthropy, which is a cheeky nod to OnlyFans, to sell some adult-themed photos and donate the money to survivors. It went better than she could ever have hoped, and she detailed it all on Instagram. After the first round, she raised over $170,000. The second round was even more successful, with Vayntrub earning $350,000, more than double the amount of the first. So all told, she was able to raise over $500,000 for people in need. She eventually teamed up with an Altadena organization called My Tribe Rise to properly distribute the money via direct grants. And it sounds like she very well might be doing more of this kind of thing in the future. In the caption of her Instagram post, she said, "We've raised over $500,000 together this year. Now let's grow this into something bigger, stranger, more powerful, with more creators jumping in." The trial of the murderous Menendez brothers gripped the media in the mid-90s, and in 2024, Vayntrub played a part in recreating it for the Netflix series Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. She portrayed Pam Bazanich, the case's prosecutor, who ultimately failed to secure conviction after the brothers' first trial in 1994.
I don't know what happened in there. That was unbelievable. Actually unbelievable.
Milana heaped praise on her co-stars in the Ryan Murphy-produced true crime series, writing in a now-deleted Instagram post, "These were some of the most awe-inspiring performances I've been lucky enough to witness." She didn't stop there, also shouting out some of her collaborators behind the scenes. She continued, "Playing Pam under the direction of Michael Uppendahl and Ian Brennan was an awesome learning experience. The costumes by Paula Bradley were the best." Even though Vayntrub ultimately appeared in just 2 episodes, she still played one of the most important roles in the Menendez story, and she looked great doing it. Family gatherings can be rough, but in the black comedy Bad Shabbos, Milana Vayntrub's character finds herself having a worse time than she could have possibly imagined. She plays Abby, the middle child of a Jewish family who brings her awful boyfriend Ben to Shabbos dinner. Things are going okay, albeit a bit awkwardly, until Ben winds up dead on the bathroom floor. Vayntrub relished the opportunity to take part in an indie comedy, especially one with an ensemble cast that gives everyone a chance to shine. She also hoped that the film might be able to bridge some divides, as she told CBS News Los Angeles, "If we can all laugh together and laugh at ourselves, laugh at each other, then it's so much easier to let our guards down."
You know, in Korea, they respect their elders.
Bad Shabbos wasn't the most popular movie, but it was well received by the people who went to see it. It won the Audience Award at the Tribeca Film Festival and boasts an 84% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Beyond Monster and Bad Shabbos, Vayntrub has appeared in a number of other shows over the past few years. Most recently, she appeared in an episode of Going Dutch, the Dennis Leary-led comedy that sees his character, Colonel Patrick Quinn, reassigned to a military base in the Netherlands.
What are you doing here?
I was at a PAO's training seminar in Ansbach, and I figured I'd stop by. It's only 3 hours.
And while we can't see her face, she voiced the character of Squirrel Girl in Marvel's New Warriors, Marvel Rising Secret Warriors, Marvel Rising Ultimate Comic, Marvel Squirrel Girl, The Unbeatable Radio Show, Marvel Rising Initiation. But wait, there's more. She's also appeared as Peppa Pig in the long-running Adult Swim series Robot Chicken, which is just about as funny as it sounds.
There, Peppa. I got a gaping head wound, you neck. Get off me!
Keep in mind, this is all just fairly recent stuff. Turns out, she's been in and out of the spotlight for quite some time. How far back does her career go? Pretty much back to her childhood. After Vayntrub's family fled from Soviet Uzbekistan and settled in Los Angeles, she starred in a series of Barbie toy commercials when she was 5 years old. As she recalled to Collider in 2021, "We're like immigrants, and we're like, I don't know, she talks too much. Put her in front of a camera. We didn't know what we were doing." Vayntrub landed a role on the first season of NBC's medical drama ER. She played Tatiana, a young girl diagnosed with AIDS. Despite the dour tone of the role, Vayntrub fondly remembers her time on the show. As she told Collider, "Whenever I would get on set as a kid, I would get so energized because I was so happy to be there that my mom would have to calm me down." She also fondly remembered watching ER star George Clooney playing basketball with Jaleel White, aka Urkel from Family Matters. After ER, Vayntrub landed roles on the soap opera Days of Our Lives and on Disney Channel's Lizzie McGuire. Once Milana Vayntrub decided to pursue acting full-time, she found herself frustrated by the casting process, so she decided to create her own content rather than waiting for roles to come to her. This drive for autonomy led to the creation of Live Prude Girls, a YouTube web series with her and Stevie Nelson, whom Vayntrub had met at auditions. The channel consisted of interviews in a series called Let's Talk About Something More Interesting, in which Vayntrub and Nelson have painfully awkward chats with other comedians and celebrities.
Hey, girls.
Hi, Matt. Damon.
How you guys doing?
The channel was a hit, as it generated millions of views. Vayntrub and Nelson's popularity eventually caught the attention of TV networks like MTV. Unfortunately, MTV ultimately passed on picking up the show, thereby ending the series for good. Despite the setback, Vayntrub's popularity was just beginning to take off, as she booked the part of Lily Adams for AT&T the day before she learned that MTV canceled the Live Prude Girls project. Fans of sketch comedy should readily recognize Vayntrub. She's appeared in videos for the likes of College Humor and Funny or Die, and she's also shown up in multiple Comedy Central projects. For example, she was in Key & Peele's Sexy Vampire sketch, as well as the network's Making Fun with Tequila and Milana shorts. Vayntrub's sketch comedy experience has really showcased her versatility and improv skills. From a sexy bloodsucker to a narcissistic game show contestant, she isn't afraid to show off her range. Another notable role for her was the interactive comedy That Moment When on Echo, a platform for interactive videos. She played the character of Jill, who carries out the choices of viewers who are interacting with the story. The 2015 sci-fi comedy show Other Space followed a ragtag crew of astronauts as they embarked on a mission to further the Universal Mapping Project. Vayntrub played the character of Tina, the crew's unhinged navigator with pigtails and a penchant for violence. The show was created by Paul Feig, who's known for directing such movies as Bridesmaids and the 2016 female-led reboot of Ghostbusters. In the latter film, Vayntrub played the bit part role of Subway Ratwoman. In a 2015 interview with Box Angeles, Vayntrub said that Feig and her other space co-stars, Neil Casey and Eugene Cordero, were some of her favorite people to work with in her career. Every member of the cast had a strong background in improvisation, and they were even asked to loosely improvise monologues during auditions. Unfortunately, Other Space premiered on the ill-fated Yahoo Screen streaming platform, so the show fell into oblivion after just one season when the platform fell apart. It eventually found a new home on the sci-fi streaming service Dust. In a 2020 interview with Sci-Fi Wire, Feig said, "For me, the perfect situation would be we get to make more seasons of it. We had so many more stories we wanted to tell, and such a great cast."
Well, guess what? We're in a whole other space.
After a 2-episode stint on Netflix's sitcom Love in 2016, Vayntrub went on to land the part of Sloane Sandberg on NBC's This Is Us. The series alternates between the Pearson family in the 80s and 90s and the present day, with the Pearson kids having grown up and now in families of their own. Sloane is a sweet and shy playwright who becomes a love interest for Justin Hartley's Kevin, the eldest of the Pearson siblings. Kevin is a troubled bachelor who's come home from his career as a TV actor to find success and meaning elsewhere. He and Sloane play the leads in the play that she wrote, and things appear to be on the up and up for them. Alas, they're characters in a family drama, so unsurprisingly, things quickly fall apart when Kevin's ex-girlfriend Olivia comes back into the picture. So Sloane and Kevin break up, which was ultimately probably more fortunate than not for Vayntrub in her career.
It's the right thing to do.
Following her stint on This Is Us, Vayntrub's most prominent role has of course been Lily Adams, but you may have also seen her in the 2021 sci-fi horror film Werewolves Within, in which she plays a postal worker who teams up with a park ranger to find out the truth about the werewolf plaguing their town when a snowstorm traps everyone indoors for the night. In an interview with the AV Club, she admitted, "I was excited by so many elements of it. One was just the cast. I just wanted to be in that company."